Amanda Seyfried was a rising star in 2010, charming audiences in films like Mamma Mia and Dear John. She embodied the approachable modern Hollywood actress, talented, relatable, and refreshingly real. Debbie Reynolds, meanwhile, was true Hollywood royalty, her career stretching back to the golden age. She starred in classics like Singin' in the Rain, her wit and resilience legendary. Amanda and Debbie came from different eras, one shaped by social media, the other by studio contracts. On the surface, they had little in common besides their profession. Amanda was building her legacy. Debbie's was already secure. Their styles and experiences were worlds apart, yet both shared a passion for their craft. You wouldn't expect their paths to cross in any meaningful way. But Hollywood is full of surprises. Sometimes the most unexpected circumstances bring people together. This is the story of how a simple chance event bridged the gap between two generations of stars. It's about how a single afternoon could connect a rising talent with a living legend. In a city of endless stories, theirs stands out for its spontaneity and heart. Two stars, separated by decades, about to share an unforgettable moment. The universe, it seems, had plans for Amanda and Debbie, and it all began on a day that was supposed to be just another sunny Sunday in Los Angeles. Sometimes the best Hollywood stories happen off-screen. This is one of them. June 6, 2010, started as a typical sunny LA day. Clear skies, warm air, and people out enjoying the city. The forecast promised nothing but sunshine. No one expected what was coming. Suddenly, the sky darkened, and heavy clouds rolled in. The temperature dropped, and a strange stillness settled over the city. Then the first raindrops fell, quickly turning into a torrential downpour. Streets emptied as people scrambled for shelter. Umbrellas were nowhere to be found. LA wasn't prepared for this. The rain hammered the pavement, creating rivers along the curbs. Car alarms blared and plans were instantly ruined. The city's usual energy turned to chaos and surprise. In a place famous for endless sunshine, this storm felt monumental. It was the kind of day that forced everyone to pause and adapt. For Amanda Seyfried and Debbie Reynolds, it was about to become unforgettable. The rain didn't just disrupt the city, it set the stage for an unlikely encounter. Sometimes it takes a storm to bring people together, and in Hollywood, even the weather can write a story. This downpour would do just that. Two actresses, two generations, one extraordinary afternoon, all because of a little rain. The city would never see this coming. Amanda, caught in the storm, ducked under the awning of a small bookstore, soaked and stranded. Her plans were ruined, and she was unprepared for the sudden downpour. Just then, a car pulled up, and out stepped Debbie Reynolds, unfazed, holding a bright umbrella. Debbie spotted Amanda, smiled, and offered her shelter. "You look like you could use some help, dear," Debbie said, her voice warm and familiar. Amanda, starstruck, recognized the Hollywood legend instantly. "Debbie Reynolds?" she asked, disbelief in her eyes. Debbie chuckled. "In the flesh, come on, get under here properly." The meeting was pure chance, a product of the chaotic weather. Amanda, usually composed, was suddenly a fan meeting her idol. Debbie's presence was calming, her kindness immediate. They huddled together, protected from the rain, a connection quietly forming. The storm outside faded into the background. In that small space, two very different stars found common ground. Sometimes all it takes is a little kindness, and a lot of rain. Their story was just beginning. With their plans cancelled, Amanda and Debbie found themselves with an empty afternoon. Debbie, ever the optimist, suggested they make the most of it. "Why not ruin the day a little more?" she joked, eyeing the puddles forming in the street. Instead of waiting for the rain to stop, Debbie proposed a walk, right into the downpour. Amanda hesitated, but Debbie's adventurous spirit was infectious. "When was the last time you did something silly?" Debbie asked. Amanda smiled, swept up in the moment. Debbie closed her umbrella, declaring it was getting in the way of the fun. The two actresses stepped out from under the awning, leaving safety behind. They chose adventure over frustration, laughter over disappointment. A ruined afternoon was about to become a cherished memory. Sometimes friendship begins with a leap, right into a puddle, and for Amanda and Debbie, this was just the start. The rain had brought them together, now it would make them friends. The moment their feet hit the water, the fun began. Debbie, with dancer's grace, splashed into a puddle, laughing out loud. Amanda followed, her hesitation gone, jumping in with both feet. They shared stories, Debbie recalling Singin' in the Rain, Amanda sharing her own set mishaps. Debbie hummed Good Morning, twirling Amanda on the empty sidewalk. For a moment, the rainy street became their private stage. There were no cameras, no scripts, just pure, unscripted joy. They found a bench, drenched but happy, and talked about life, family, and dogs. The age gap vanished, titles and expectations washed away. They were simply two friends, sharing a secret adventure. The rain had turned strangers into companions. Sometimes the best memories are made when you stop worrying about getting wet. That afternoon, Amanda and Debbie found magic in the storm. It was a perfect, spontaneous bonding experience, and it would stay with them forever. That rainy day taught Amanda a lesson. Sometimes the best moments are unplanned. The storm that ruined her day gave her a gift, a genuine connection with a legend. Behind Debbie's fame was a woman full of life, humor, and wisdom. Their friendship, forged in the rain, lasted long after the clouds cleared. The story of their adventure became a cherished memory. It was a reminder that joy can be found in the simplest things: a puddle, a laugh, a shared umbrella. Celebrities or not, we all crave connection and spontaneity. The rain washed away barriers, leaving only human connection. Amanda and Debbie's story is a celebration of friendship and the magic of the unexpected. Sometimes you just have to step into the rain and see what happens. You never know what magic you might find. And in Hollywood, sometimes the best stories are the ones that happen off screen.